So, the season of the Wish has come and gone, with the finale taking us into the Black Garden, presumably for the last time to stop the Witness and the Vex from interrupting our attempt to follow Crow into the Traveler. Unfortunately, in my opinion, this season did drag on for a little while. Narrative threads did have, a long time to linger in between important moments. Crow was falling for 3 months, poor Crow. However, I will try to judge this season because there's a lot of good that came from it, and I'll try to take that out of the consideration. So, what will I be making it on, if not for the long drawn-out drip feed? Well, it's going to be storytelling, loot, and how good and fun this seasonal activity was. So, let's get into those weapons first and foremost. So, the weapons from Season of the Wish, listen, they're just wonderful. From Scatter Signal doing some big dick damage, to Doom Petitioner being one of the best linears in the game. Scholar Potential, by the way, is a sleeper pick for PvP. Whether it's Keep Away, Head Seeker, or whatever you want to throw on that thing, it cooks in PvP. Also, Appetence, the Trace Rifle. I'm a Trace Rifle enjoyer. Overflow Headstone or Overflow Killing Tally, which is probably a little bit better. Not a bad combo. It's the only legendary stasis trace in the game right now. So I know it's probably not the best trace rifle in the game, but it's still fun to pick up. Also, this is one of the only seasons where we've had 10 weapons that you can craft. You have the Wish-themed weapons, and then you have the old weapons that came back, like Adhortative and Subjunctive, which are bangers. Heal Clip Incandescent on Adhortative is great. Stats for all Volt Shot on Subjunctive goes burr. Of course, Imperative and Optative are mid at best. But hey, listen, there are 5 good weapons from this season, or maybe 6 if you Scholar Potential, Appetence, Scatter Signal, Doomed Petitioner, Subjunctive, and Adhortative. That's 6 weapons out of, actually it's only, it is 10. It is 10. It's 6 Wish weapons and the 4 Undying weapons. So 6 out of 10 is pretty good. They're certified bangers. I'd recommend getting all the patterns though, just in case these weapons get a buff like the subtypes. We do have a lot of nerfs and buffs coming in the final shape, so you never know. The Pinpoint Slug Frame Super Cluster Shotgun could be good. Lithophobia, if you don't have the Void Bow from Season of the Risen, then getting that is definitely worth it. I have seen some people running around with Optative using Demo Golden Tricorn, which could be fun, and literally Imperative, the Scout Rifle from Undying. Like, I don't think I've seen anyone using that. It's just, the Scout Rifles are not good right now, so will they ever be good? I don't know, but don't worry about getting that, honestly. So, the next one here, the next category or criteria is lore. So, the storytelling and lore from this season was rich. From Crow and Mara's cosmic connection helping us get inside the Traveler, to Tyrannus and Riven's star-crossed story, to repopulate the Ahamkara after the Great Hunt. And, I know I already mentioned the finale, but if you haven't seen the cutscene, I'm going to be showing some footage in just a short moment. So this is your one and only spoiler warning, because I'm about to talk about it. So leave now. Gone? Good. We get to see this very cool full circle moment with Crow and Cade. Sort of a reversal of roles, with Crow on the ground as opposed to Cade being on the ground. And if you have read the Unforeseen Consequences ship lore tab, you'll see that it's possible Cade was brought back using wish magic a la Riven, posing as Mara one last time and granting Crow's wish to apologize to him. So if that's true and not a red herring, that'd be really cool. Really, just in general, this was a nice lore season in general, and I enjoyed it a lot from that perspective. So, lastly, let's get into the Coil. Man, I am a huge fan of scaling difficulties and scaling rewards, and clearly, so is Bungie. Pantheon shares a very similar structure with the scaling difficulty and rewards, as well as Onslaught. The sheer amount of loot and materials you get from Coil is insane, and having activities that actually feel rewarding is something that Destiny has lacked for a long time. Grandmaster Nightfalls were really the first thing to do this, and even then, at this point, it would take a double rewards week for Nightfalls to even get close to the level of loot you get from a Coil. Like, you get 16 chests per run or something like that if you're Platinum. Yeah, that's a lot of gubs. You get golf balls, egg yolks, enhancement prisms, enhancement cores. It's highly enjoyable, and listen, if you need those materials before the final shape, I highly suggest either LFGing that or going in with a couple of friends to get those materials before the final shape. So, all in all, if you take out the long, drawn-out, just, you know, the fact that it was over, like an 8-month period because of the delay for the final shape, this season was awesome. I really did enjoy it. The weapons are great, the lore was there. It wasn't the best lore overall, but listen, it did hit on some decent notes. I do think it could have done better, especially coming down from the high that was Season of the Witch. Although the Season of the Witch didn't really handle the ending all that well, I think the ending for this season is a heck of a lot better. But that's just me. This is the last season, so to speak, with episodes set to release after the completion of the Final Shape campaign, so here's to those new adventures. Anyways, if you liked the video, make sure you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below on this season, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.